Hey everybody, it's JT from VapeStarsNetwork.com. Not so much a review, but I just wanted to do a quick little video. If you follow me, you know that right now I'm very much into Kayfun style atomizers, specifically Kayfun clones. My favorite so far has been the EHpro Kayfun Lite Plus clone. Quite a mouthful. That's what she said. I know. I don't know. That's been my favorite. I got that from eCiggity.com. They recently sent me another Kayfun Lite Plus clone from Tobeco. Together Best Corporation. Duh, Tobeco. Whatever. To see if I could, maybe pick out any differences. At first glance, nah, they pretty much look the same. But as I really started looking, and I'm going to insert a close-up video flipped around. You don't have to see my face, and show kind of close-up. But I will say, during the face-to-face, they look the same. The side air hole is a little larger on the Tobeco model. The bottom air hole that's adjustable is larger on the EHpro model than the Tobeco. I'll probably go over all of this in the close-up, but bear with me. The fill hole is on the bottom, of course. I like the fill hole on the Tobeco version a little bit more. The screw is a little more recessed. Biggest thing so far, the threads, the threading on the Tobeco model are just steps above the EHpro model. Not that they're horrible on the EHpro model, but they're a bit crunchy. Everything works fine. This has been my favorite atomizer, but immediately when I got the Tobeco and went to take it apart, the threading really spoke to me. Super nice threads. Other than that, all the internals, exactly the same. Everything looks the same, feels the same. I will say also that the drip tip hole on the Tobeco version is a little larger. More of my aftermarket drip tips fit the Tobeco version. So if that's something that you have noticed or that may have driven you crazy, that some of the Kayfun clones, have a little bit smaller drip tip hole, that might be fixed with the Tobeco version. And I feel like the draw is a little more open on the Tobeco. I have fully removed the airflow adjustment screw on both models, so they're both fully open as much as they can be. And vaping, I get a little more open draw on the Tobeco version. Those are the quick things I see. I want to add really quick, if you are new to Kayfun style atomizers, maybe you've been rebuilding, you've been dripping, or been using a Genesis style atomizer. When you start building on the Kayfun styles and Kayfun style clones and all of these, don't be tied to the same resistance you used on Genesis and dripping atomizers. Don't just stick, oh, I vape at 0.8 ohms on everything, that's what I'll build my Kayfun clone to. I don't suggest that. The quality of my vape has really stepped up and gotten a lot better recently, because I have stopped building coils under 1.2 ohms on these type of atomizers. I keep it at 1.2 and higher. 1.2 to 1.4 is really my sweet spot with Kayfun style atomizers. That being said, there's always somebody out there who's going to argue with me. It's not a cloud machine. I'm sure it can be, and you can drill it and build it whatever you want and pump clouds, that's fine. The purpose of my Kayfun style atomizers are for flavor and efficiency. I mean, that's 4.5 milliliters of juice. I can rock out and go to school all day long without taking um, bottles and syringes and fillers. I don't have to do any of that. I just fill this atomizer up and I go. I get excellent flavor. I get plenty of vapor. I'm not trying to cloud the world up. Sure, it's fun to blow some big clouds sometimes to some of us, but quality, not quantity. But that's just me. Thanks, everybody. Check out the close-up. It might give you some more information. See you next time.
Okay, I just received the Tobeco's version of the Kayfun Lite Plus clone. Okay, now I already had EHpro's version. Both are from esiggity.com, but they sent me over the Tobeco version just so I could see it, see if there's any differences. And I wanted to really quick just go over a couple. What I see so far, let me start off. I believe they look identical. Don't see any size difference to speak of. Same styling. It looks like, I don't know, maybe not. Okay, the side air hole on the Tobeco version is a little larger than the EHpro version. Okay, number one. Now looking underneath, the air hole, the bottom adjustable airflow hole on the EHpro version looks to be larger than the bottom airflow control hole on the Tobeco version. The fill hole screw is recessed on both, but I tell you what, it's a little more recessed on the Tobeco version than the EHpro, which that doesn't really matter. That doesn't cause any issues, but I just like how recessed it is with the Tobeco.